Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine coming to you with this is Wednesday, so this is Divine Masculine reading. I am your intuitive spiritual life coach. I am here to give you the key to union, which is to keep energizing you until you get into union with yourself and union with your, I was about to say your spouse. Ooh, that's nice. And union with your, without you, if your heavenly spouse in the physical, and union with your divine counterpart, which would today be the divine masculine, because that's what I'm reading for this. Just very quickly, just remind you that this Saturday I am hosting my first part of the series Healing the Inner Child, which is on exploitation. Please make sure to join me at 11 a.m. Central live as I go over give you some activities, some things. I teach it just like a regular course. I love how one of my subscribers say, "You remind me of my favorite professor." Yes, and so you'll see me in true professor mode on Saturdays. That is from 11 a.m. and it usually goes all the way to say 11 and 12:30. So that'd be one by one. About one, because usually I take an hour to teach the course, and then I take the last half an hour to see what is it and do some readings to see what you specifically needs to do in order for you to handle that exploitation piece and part. So join me with that. I have been working very hard and watching a lot of videos, kind of prepping myself to get ready. I got a new playlist for healing the inner child. It's called Inner Child. I ain't calling it Healing the Inner Child. It's called that Inner Child because I didn't want that to get mixed up with the videos that I'm going to do for my webinar series. Very enlightening about the different types of how inner child shows up. I specifically like the one I put in there. It's like a choose. You look at three Rugrats pictures that this person has, and you choose either between the three of them which one speaks to you, and that's the message for your inner child. So most definitely go to my inner child and then look at that. I also put in narcissistic behavior. Because a lot of that stuff kind of stems in as far as our inner child. I put it in there like if you got a parent. She said the mother and the father was pretty much the same. She was going to split it, but it's pretty much the same. About also looking and seeing were you raised by a narcissistic parent as well. Very enlightening. It kind of helps you to understand why your mind thinks a certain kind of way and how you got to kind of retrain it. I love the piece in there when she said about sometimes they're the narcissist rather you going into a relationship. I did put in there about being why you have to heal inner child who wounds is into your relationships too. That's in there as well. That's a good thing to look at. However, she's talking about when you're like a narcissistic, like if your parent is there or if you're with a narcissistic person, how you have to write down every little thing. I thought that was really good that they do, because a lot of times the narcissist will turn around and try to make it seem like you're crazy because you're defending yourself, and how they were saying really in their word you just can't feed their energies at all. You just kind of keep it just kind of dry, short and not even sweet, just short and dry, because any kind of the emotions things that the narcissist is looking for to feed off. And so really when you're coming from a relationship with that, if your parent was that makes it hard. That makes everything that in life what you look at as far as relationships, dealing with other people, everything is miscued. It just all messed up. When you're looking at things, it's not even rose-colored glasses. It's like trying to look at the world through mud, and they smudged all up, and it's because it's those imprints that your parents put on, if you have one that's like that. So I would definitely say some of you all kind of watch it, could kind of see if that's the type of parent, and that's kind of like also leading on to why you are the way that you are, and how we have to kind of deal with healing that point and seeing the world in a more healthier view, and not the one that your parent, which is coming from their place of hurt, which is passing down their place of hurt to you, and then now you going on in the world and you just really not seeing it, and they keep on making it say, well, now you question your own self, and say, no, It's actually you that's got the problem. It ain't me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It really is you after you start watching some of those videos. So that was a good thing. All right then. So let me get into this reading. I'm curious myself because I don't know. Is there anybody else that's feeling very anxious? Is this like, I'm like, what kind of damn energies is this we're dealing with? Is this like I had a whole bunch of Red Bull or coffee or something like that. This everything, just like my nerves are like just on edge. I don't know what that's all coming from, but they feel like they're on edge. Okay, so where's my cards? Now, how I'm going to get everybody else's card out? I ain't even get my daggone cards out. Okay. Let's bring it in just a little bit. Okay, so now let's start off. What's going on currently with the DM? Thank you for those of you all that have watched my third party energies. That's very good. I love the feedback. I thank you for the conversation and us talking as well, because that when you all feedback to me, that lets me know, okay, you own to something. You know, you ain't just out there just speaking and just talking to the four walls in my office and thinking, oh, I'm saying something. And somebody say, she ain't saying nothing. Did you understand what she said? Because I didn't understand damn thing she said, you know. So that when I get the feedback on it, then that kind of lets me know, oh, okay, you're doing good, the dialogue and the talking and stuff. And thank you. I got to thank Jupiter 1111. I was teasing her the other day. We have people that say they can't work the comments, and it's kind of hard for them to do that, so they send a lot. I told her, I said, well, I feel like we in high school, like somebody said, psst, pass this note up there to Divine Unisouls for me. And Jupiter 11 like, huh? Pass the note up to Divine Unisouls for me. Okay, here's your note. It's like, yeah, I say, but we don't mind doing that. She don't mind passing me, but she did a lot of note passing. They're like, please tell her she's doing fabulous, and thank you. So thank you so very much to those of you all. Who is that? They had did that. No, I'm not on that no more. Thank you. Hey, let me do the shout out for them very quickly, because I thought that was so sweet. You didn't have to do that. Oh, thank you, Rosie, I got your thing, Rosie friend. Thank you so very much for sending me. She did a beautiful thing that told me about the I just brightened up her day and sent me another little beautiful sunshine thing. That day I feel like I'm in color purple. I was feeling mighty low, Miss Celia, mighty low. I was. And she did it right when I was at that point where I was going low. Like the spirit said, let me use Rosie. And she was just like her name there and had just brightened me up there. So there's Divine Sunshine. She has some moments. Just like the sun, sometimes the clouds come by and it's like, okay, but I'm still shining. But, it just kind of get obscured for that. And then, what is it? Who is this? Game C Tusher 105. I got your message. Love you too. Thank you so very much for the encouraging words and telling me about your testimonial about what's going on in your life. That was beautiful. And then she sent me another one. I'm trying to see this other one, what's happening, because she had sent quite a few notes to me in class. I was scared the universe got like, will y'all be quiet? She sent me somebody else's. I can't see you. What else did you say? And that was so sweet as well too. I can't say, I don't want to take up a lot of time because it take me all day on that one. But thank you so much. Those two I want to give a shout out to on that one. Okay, so now let's see what we got here. Oh Lord, say send it yourself. You already know I'm all off. I want you bad. The universe takes care of babies and fools too. Oh. We get that something on the what's going on. Let's get some clarifiers for this. Send it yourself. These are my Divine Unisoul Oracle cards. You like them? Get them on my website. $33 for these. Okay, I'm not gonna go into deeps. Like I told y'all before, some of y'all acting real personal when I'm trying to say I don't know what you taking it personal like when I'm trying to give you tools. Clear. So you could be working with this at home to get yourself inspired. That's my thing. I ain't nothing about the money. Why she keep on doing like an infomercial about her stuff and her products? Because I'm trying to help you out. That ain't got nothing to do with me and the paycheck or whatever like that. Whatever you thinking I'm getting large and in charge, helping and getting these things. And Spirit sends me, say they need shirts. I'm going to go do what Spirit says. They need shirts to inspire them. They need cards. Okay, I'm going to go and make some cards. Okay, you need to do a series on how to lead us to be divine, on love and happiness and habits and inner child and truth. I'm going to do that. So, I mean, you know, I don't know. Like I said, some of y'all, you kind of show you ain't ready for prime time. That's all I'm going to say on that one. But I'm not inside. I ain't talking to you. Talking to your friend next to you. Your twin, the divine unisoul sitting next to you. I ain't talking to you. All right, so here we go. Center yourself. Please stay in my life. I don't want you to go. Yeah, I can understand why the divine masculine has sent this, because I'm going to be honest with you. Today, I was kind of wavery a little bit. He said something to me that triggered me. I'm glad to hear that he's leveling up. But at the same time, I was like, okay, now you do that. Where does that leave me? Okay, I'm just keeping it real and keeping it 100. About this, what decision he says. So that's something I had to pray. That's probably something he triggered me, some inner child issues that I got to go work on and get myself together. So I'm glad to see that pretty much here collectively, I think I'm not the only one. I don't think I am the only twin that's out there, divine feminine, that's been triggered by something that your divine master said. It wasn't nasty. The intention is like, oh, okay, you know, it was just me. So he's saying, center yourself. Please stay in my life. So stay right where you are. And then had audacity enough that while I was driving today and handling business with my mom, I could have sworn I seen my catalyst twin, or the one that I thought was my twin, his spirit kind of jumping to two men. And when I looked at it again, I said, that's not him. I was like, why am I thinking about him? I don't want you. Be happy. I sent you on your merry way to go get married, had a kid. I'm very happy for you. I do not want to go back down that road with you. So I don't know why that even jumped up like that. So, you know, the universe like, oh yeah, you wavering? How about I dangle this in front of you? How about this new meat? I'm like, no. I don't want that. So here we go. Center yourself, okay? Then we got next, I want you bad. Okay, well, you need to start manifesting that in the physical, because I'm getting some conflicting images. But anyway, I'm addicted to, this is about you. This is not about divine sunshine today. I feel like, you know what? I feel like I need to lay out and let me just talk to y'all for a while. I hear some of y'all say, go on, divine sunshine, because you be helping us out. We listen to you. Child, I just don't, okay, anyway, let me pull myself together. I know you, I feel some of y'all sincere, like, nah, for real, you talk to me, that's fine. So here we go. I want you bad. I'll talk in between. You best believe it. You get it. So I want you bad. So I'm addicted to the way I feel when I'm thinking about you. Well, that's good. And ever since I met you, nobody else is worth thinking about. Okay, I can't wait for the day we will start living our life together. Okay, so this is what I'm feeling. Okay, so what I'm feeling is the divine masculine is actually doing a lot of thinking. Okay, he's saying center yourself, because I guess he's saying I'm trying to do some things over here. It's back to that thing, like I said again. You thinking about the karmic, or you getting kind of wavery and kind of doubty, and it's like a person, like he's saying, whoa, what is this? Wait a second, I thought we was moving on steady ground. Now you thinking, and he over where he's at, and it's throwing kind of like shockwaves. Like, okay, wait a second. I thought we was good. We ain't good no more, because now I'm having these earthquakes all of a sudden, which means on the other end, you doing a lot of thinking. Now, hold on now. And I know when I get that feeling, like me, certain body parts do it with me. I say, okay, now you thinking elsewhere. You ain't thinking, you ain't here with me. I don't know where you at, but when this body part hurts, or does something. All of us got triggers and stuff. I don't, like Desiree said, my eye be twitching. Okay, so everybody got a little thing to kind of let you know that hers is like, I think she's saying like if they know. But my thing is, everybody got a little something, a sign that lets you know, we straying. We straying. We got one of the lambs straying from the herd of the other lambs. You supposed to be following the shepherd. I don't know where the heck you going off to. Watch it. So center yourself, because he said he don't want you to go, and he feel you kind of like a person like drifting, like, that's nice. I'm gonna go over here, and he's like, no, keep your direction, looking right here. So he can feel you straying. Okay. Some of you are, he said, I want you bad because he's been doing a lot of thinking. It's been a lot of heaviness. It's probably from the energies, just like I'm thinking. I think I seen that one time on somebody's video. There's like, why you kind of start getting nostalgic or going back in time and thinking about some things that they did. It's because at the same time, your divine masculine is doing the same thing. So, doing a lot of thinking, so I feel I can understand that. So he said, I want you bad, and he said he can't wait. So these daydreamings that he's doing is having visions for him, saying in the future, like he's really saying, he's really feeling that he can. So that's why I say it's very important. I had to slap my own self to say, get yourself back in the game again and stop straying, because he's like, I'm trying to think, but again, there you go off into some other tangent, which is pulling me out into the other direction when I actually want to go this way. Also, it said the universe takes care of babies and fools too. I've been bleeding in your silence. I'm thinking about you right now, and I'm sorry that this is how things turned out. So again, some of you, I'm feeling they done did some foolish things. So almost like, I did bad thing. Do. It's I would even going behind that. It's like that part. You ever got that friend that say, what the hell was you thinking? And you want to slap the mess out the top of their head. You be like, wait a second. And you want to slap this out of them. Say, what the is you doing? Yeah, that's what it's like, this kind of message or this kind of thing it was happening here, that this incident. So he even know it. He's looking at himself like, I act like I was plumb ignorant at the moment when this happened, whatever kind of situation he got into. And then he's just saying, it's just fools. It's like fools rushed in. I rushed in. Okay. And so he said he's sorry how things turned out. He said he's just been thinking about it. He's probably been thinking about you and thinking about his part as well. And really bleeding in your silence goes two ways. Either you're not communicating, period, because of what happened, or it's bleeding in silence because your presence is just not there. Or you could actually be there, but you're not communicating. It's like, okay, I'm here. It's a card here. I think it's out the romance thing. Oh, no, it's out of this one, the Kipper one. And she just like, oh, yeah, it's like this. Like, you just like, I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting. I'm just here. You ain't gonna get no rise, no fall, no nothing from me, because I'm just really just here. Because I'm really almost scared to move, because I don't know what the hell you about to do. So I really I'm not doing too much. So it's that. So he's like, he's not getting no kind of like reaction or something going back and forth with you to kind of let him know. That same thing, like I said, if I kind of get some kind of like back and forth, I can kind of let me know how I can counteract it or be kind of productive to it, or jump and make my next move and strategize. It's just like nothing. I just don't know. Like a fool means I don't know what to really do. Like a fool, isn't that in the cards? Like I said, fools. The fools, I forgot. I've been watching a little bit, trying to learn a little bit. Fool's beginning or something like that, where it's just really like a beginning, just don't know. It's this beginning. Takes care of babies and fools too. It's like this. It's just like we at a point that just don't know what the next step to do. Really don't, like a baby. Like I'm barely, like I take one step at a time, not knowing how I'm actually walking. And it's just like a fool. It's just like just doing fools rush in. Okay, so that's what's going on with them. Let's look what's happening in the heart. I'm taking it right on out the boxes because I'm getting lazy now. I'll take it out. Now it's a whole different prep. I was like, I ain't got time for that. Do all that extra. Okay, clear. What's in their heart space? What's in the DM's heart space? Ooh, I need clarifier. clear. Clarify this card for me, please. Whoa. Okay, so he wants to move into this energy of that is safe for him to, it's safe to love right now. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. He knows, again, you all are going at this journey at 2 different paces. Some of you all are the divine feminines getting assistance from spirit. She's being the leader. So of course, just like if you're on the battlefield, most of the time the leaders or the sergeants or the commanders back in time, they would have the horse. Why would they have the horse? Because the horse could make them be able to go ahead, kind of tell them what danger is coming up before everything. And so that's why he's like, now you go ahead, I do it at foot. You know, whoever comes my way, I'll be able to fight and battle them on land. Okay, so you being the leader, of course, he's going to give you all the tools and resources so you can be able to manifest and do those things in the 3D. He's also have spirit guides really actually helping you. He does too. The spirit guides is really, I'm seeing the crown chakra, which lets me know that the spirit guides is really sending, like they say, that golden light and pouring it into your crown chakra, intuition and awareness, because you're going to need that as a leader. You need to kind of know some things before anybody else know. You're supposed to be able to see things before they even happen, you know, so you need all that extra gift as a leader, because you're the visionary. You want to kind of see where things is going. Okay, well, I got an epiphany about that. It's like, okay, so that's why you got to sit in yourself, because hell, if you leading in and you supposed to be doing all that and you doing all this, well, I don't know, and you doubting and all that stuff, then I don't blame you. It's like, well, who the hell leading us to battle? You know, it's like, I'm looking at you and it's like, I thought we said charge, and it's like, okay, I thought we was going on the other side of this battlefield, and looked like we went to charge, and then we stopped all of a sudden. Did you feel that too, other divine masculine? All of them with like they confusing us. We don't know what the divine feminist is doing. Right? You know what they doing? I don't know what they doing. Okay, so it's like, you know, you messing up the whole game plan when you're doing that start and stop. I remember I was in Chicago. We used to have this insurance company, and the man used to be right there on the lake there, and he do this cha-cha-cha. He said, have you ever felt in life when you was trying to get ahead, you did 2 steps forward and 2 steps back, and you can actually see him doing that cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha. And he was going back, and it's like, this man ain't never going to be able to move forward. So that's the same thing, like when we bring those energies of doubt, we second guessing, we're doubting them, we're doubting ourselves, we start looking at exes from Texas, all this kind of stuff, and the universe is so happy to help and supply you with that. I said, what the hell am I thinking about him? He is not on my radar. I mean, so it's just like really this bringing these things to kind of help you to remember to keep your heart open. He knows at this point that he needs to let go and chop wood. He's got to sweep around his own front door. He's got to get rid of these things that are dead, okay? Because once you chop wood, it's not a living thing anymore. From the tree, it's just dead, okay? So he knows he needs to open up the doors, let the sun come in, get him some understanding of some enlightenment. Right where he is, it's very faint, but I'm sure it's almost like a cloud of dust. If he start cleaning, that light will become brighter. He also wants to come to the point where he's regenerating the tree of life, like what's going on in his life. He wants to regenerate that. Again, it might be dead, but he feels in some ways, if he kind of, to me, is almost like magna from the volcano. If he could light that fire there, I see also sprinkles. And when I see this, I think about also what I did with my manifestation thing. And I remember I told you about the follow your old, this not manifest, yeah, it was manifestation. It was, but I was asking for bliss. Remember, we're doing a 3-day challenge for follow your bliss. Each day you must do something that is helps you feel happy, that you feel like you're in your bliss. So yesterday I posted what I did. I'll keep on doing that. That way you'll be my accountability that that's what I did as far as bliss. So what you all are doing is what he's doing is now feeling like if he could regenerate this thing that he feels in some ways is dead. I see this glow going on here. So to me, that's like that. It's on. So that means that intimacy, that get that connection along with opening and dealing with the heart chakra. I see the color blue, which means getting that communication, which is the bridge, which is able to help you to manifest everything. And I see this kind of light that looks similar to this picture I used for finding your bliss, manifesting your bliss. So right now he feels like if he could do that, he could be able to manifest the bliss, which is being with you, which is the bliss is love. Okay, feeling like you're safe, it's safe to love. Okay, let's look and see what he's hiding, and then we'll kind of get a bird's eye view as to specifically what's going on. Okay, I'll do it that way I heard you. I'm gonna put it with a little twist. Clear. What is the DM hiding? What is this DM hiding? Envious gluttony. Okay, so again, this envious gluttony to be is a thirst for just really wanting this. Let me read and see if I can get it. It's again, yeah, that's what I've been underlying thinking. Say you kind of want all this stuff and the material things, and I don't know if you understand, I understand you say your cup runneth over, but let's not get greedy with it. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah, but yeah, I might title it that. Yeah, your cup running over. Let's not get. You want me to center myself, but at the same time, on this 3D level, it's got to be saying something like, okay, I've changed. No, I've been changed. I've been changed. They say that the angels in heaven then sign my name. Good Lord, I've been changed. That's what I'm looking for. For you be saying, I know I've been changed. This here, y'all, woo, Jesus, I told you today I'm coming live with everything. I'm trying to, woo, this is what I'm saying. Okay, let me read. A man has rotting, sickly skin and yellow eyes. He dresses in tatters and sticky blood runs down his chin. He has clawed feet and a crown of a skeleton alligator jaw. The upper part on his head, the lower part on his chest like a gaping mouth. There is a hunger sleeping just under the surface like an animal lurking. Going dark. This card is not just dark, it is unpleasant, sickly, disgusting. The difference in how we feel in front of a vampire as opposed in front of a writhing bugs is not an existential darkness that we can paint of romance, drama, and subtle anguish. It is a raw, primal reeking of a rotting stench. It feels like there is darkness, and in that black landscape there is a hole leading to an even greater darkness, and that is calling. The urge is pressed down every time, played with, toyed with, treated like something. I'm out here saying, treated like a lady. Hey. All right, I don't know where that came from. I remember that song. Treated like something that doesn't belong, kid. It's like rolling in the mud, bringing out the twisted, refreshing feeling of demeaning oneself. The key is that we don't want to recognize the depth of envy and anger. We cast it out of ourselves, and now it is truly a parasite monster, impossible to accept as something that came out of ourselves. What if we bring light to the pitch dark well? What if the scary monster is just a scrawny starved feeling? What if it's just a little thing, dark as tar indeed, but to be sorry of not to be feared? Okay, so my thing is again, this envious gluttony. So I'm picking up from this DM. He's saying in so many words that, okay, what I'm scared of is if I do go ahead and follow my heart, I know I got this part in me that's like this monster that's really dark, and I don't know if at any time it come out and I can't handle it. I think of like I said before, like the Incredible Hulk, or I think of like Beauty and the Beast, which is different because he like anything. Well, they're kind of similar, the same. And that's funny. I went to Target, they got a Beauty and the Beast shirt I bought today, and I said, oh, I gotta get that. But my thing is like, it's this monster that's residing within him, and he's like, I don't know if I cannot get a handle of it, because it's like it's saying, feed me. Like I told you, like that feed me Seymour. I don't know if I told you about that. I got like a sister I talk about, she don't watch it anyway. So my sister, that something about this money thing, she be all right, but then when you start talking about this money turns into looking like the Incredible Hulk. And then she's got this gluttony, like this, like I want the money, I want the Benjamins, all this is mine. like damn Precious from the Lord of the Rings. My precious, all of this is mine, all of this is mine. And to the point that she did a whole bunch of stuff that was really bad, like against with my dad. Can I tell the story? Where they can learn from it. So my dad went, she's got issues anyway. But anyway, so my dad went, it's how bad her green-eyed monster self is. So she went, that feed me Seymour. I mean, like from the Little Shop of Horrors. This, I mean, I can see it. It's like, Incredible Hulk on steroids, on crack. What's that stuff whatever, like I seen them, like they be on Facebook, and gave them some kind of drug that ain't really what they thought it was, and this out there, this blow your mind, this picture that plant like that when it comes to money. So my dad tried to do long story short, he was trying to help her out. She was trying to look like she was kind of straightening up her life. She went and he went and opened up a bank account, because said, okay, look like to me you trying to straighten up your life. I'm gonna give you a little kind of money, about $300, put it in the bank account for her. Put it in the bank account for her. I had to tell, because everybody can learn from this, that they can understand how this greed in you does that. She was fine. She was okay. And yes, she does have other challenges as well. But mental, other ones, psychological as well. But this time it looked like she was doing all right. So he went to open up this bank account for her. They got the bank account, gave her checks and everything. Soon as my dad left that daggone bank to come home, the bank was calling. Excuse me, sir, Mr. Booker, whatever, your last name, whatever. Mr. Booker, we're calling you because has overdraft account. What do you mean overdraft account? I just opened up there. Yeah, she overdrafted. She didn't win. I swear by God, I could picture it with my psychic self. Soon as my dad drove out that parking lot, my sister took herself right on back up into that daggone bank and went and withdrew the $300, started driving, either went back in there or started going around town and cashing checks on there and did over. Someone was at Jewels, old grocery stores, all over different daggone places. She was doing that. Because she was sitting there nice and tame with dad, and as soon as they see that money, they say, oh, they put that money in there and say, here you are, Mrs. So-and-so, here's the check thing. And she's seeing it and say, oh, my precious, oh my God, here's money. And then the daggone green-eyed monster came right on out with her, and they go, feed me, Seymour, feed me. Daggone thing. This is the same thing. Now, she couldn't help it. She was really trying it, but as soon as that money got in here, I swear by God, it makes her turn into a whole different daggone person. Whole different personality, whole different person, period. This is a daggone monster. It's living inside. The same way the divine masculine, this is what I'm picking up with him. He's like, I understand that. I'm trying to really be good. Like a person, like he said, I got addictions. Didn't I see addiction somewhere? Like I'm addicted to you. Did I see that? Right. I'm addicted to you. But see, he got this the same way, this like a shadow to me, like a flip of the coin. Just like he's addicted to you or how he feels about you, he addicted about this other feeling. Whatever it is. So we're about to find out what this is. he's also addicted to that in that manner. Like, I got to have my divine feminine, and he got to have whatever the hell this thing that he's addicted to as well. Because this is what I'm feeling, to the point it's like, I don't even know if I trust myself. You know, I want to try this love thing, this love thing, but at the same time, I don't know, you know, because like I could say, I could think of maybe he is, I'm not telling nobody to say, but anyway, maybe it's like, if he's addicted to, like, he's like, okay, I mean, you don't know this person. I remember I went to the hair salon where I go get my hair done, and this young lady was talking about her. I was overhearing her conversation. She was talking about her being married, and she had this kind of she told what sign she is. I ain't gonna tell sign on here because I don't want nobody to talk about, hey, that's what I am. I ain't got them tendencies. So she talked about being married, and she's at the point that she knew where her husband kept the money. And so every time she had the money, it was in a safe somewhere, she would go gamble the money and go over here, because we got a casino over there in Hammond, Indiana, from Chicago. Not Fort Chips, correct me, Horseshoe, thank you, Horseshoe Casino. So you got the Horseshoe Casino over there, and so then she would go gamble. And so her husband like, listen here, I'm telling you, that's our savings, that's like our life thing. Can you please leave it alone? So she like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. She go, lo and behold, she go back to it. Now, and she's telling the story. This chick is cracking up laughing at the whole idea. It's like, yeah, and she said, you know, this fool went and kept the money right there in that same spot. He left it right there. And what did I do? I went into the daggone money and went to the casino and went and spent some more. I'm looking at her like, are you for real? I'm sorry, we ain't supposed to judge, but I'm like, are you for real? You doing your husband like this, and he telling you, and he practically begging you to kind of leave the money alone, and you still go in it. So finally, eventually, she said, her husband, she's like, do you know this sucker got wise? And I kept on doing it. And so you said, do you know he had the audacity to move the money from the safe and put it someplace where I don't know it is? And I'm underneath the drive like, yeah. I'm the one to say, you the real MVP. Thank you, Jesus. You didn't got a brain. Because this chick here act like she ain't got no kind of empathy or sympathy being put into her. So I'm like, she really, like what I watched the videos today, is narcissistic. Because she don't have no, seem like she laughing at it. Like, this fool, I'm like, you for real? You gonna call him a fool? Because he's trying to protect you all's investment in the future? Get out of here with that. So, you know, this is the same thing. With her, she's got that feed me Seymour tendency too. That like, oh, I seen the money, and he didn't beg the man. She's like, he was begging me, please don't mess with the money, and she still did. And she said she kept on doing it. Till the man was like, I got to move this. He's like, he was down to like little bits. Like, she's like, I would clean him out, and he'd go back and replenish it, and then I clean him out again. I'm like, are you for real? Oh, Lord. Anyway, so this is the same thing. I brought that to your attention. And that analogy is the same thing that he's saying like this. Will it get to my point that, like, I'm trying to be good? That go, like you say, babies and fools too. I'm trying to be good. But then at the same time, this happens and it gets thrown on my plate. And it's just like, it's just right there. And then I'm tempted to do something with it. You know, like you say, I'm trying to give up the women's. I see you walking down the street. Go out, your ladies, go by watching you. And he looking, ooh. Like, okay, but I'm looking at you. That's why we talking. We having a conversation. And then he's looking, oh, there go another one. So he just cannot, he's like, I don't want that. I don't want to mess up this good thing. Because I know, Cecilia, I want you bad. Every time I think about you, this is what I want. But I'm scared. Because I know how this person inside me, this monster inside me, this Hulk inside me, or this feed me inside me, or this, I forgot what the other one is from I knew it before, this, the rings, the Lord of the Rings. They talk about my precious. I before that even, because even he was being, I heard his name, damn it, and it went away. Even he was trying to be on good foot. They're like, okay, you all right? And they're like, yeah. And then soon as that damn ring came, he's like, my precious. You know, it's the same thing that he's got. Oh, God, his name came right there. Oh, I can see it. It said it again. Okay, so let's look and see what's happening as far as what's happening in the scenario. What's going on? What's going on? Kind of give us a bird's eye view about this divine masculine. This is what I feel it say. I feel scared. Like you scared, clear. He's scared as well. So the divine masculine, can you just kind of tell me what, can you give me a 5 card, kind of give me a window as to what is actually going on with you right now? Just give me 5 cards, please. I think that's 5 cards. Okay, so, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so he knows the mature woman to me always represents, for me, is the divine feminine side, not the divine masculine, because mature is like, she knows everything. A mature woman to me is very worldly. They know how to kind of be very grounded. To me, they have mastered all of like the chakras, the energies. They know how to kind of, if I get a little off, I kind of bring it back to focus. I don't go off and doing all these tangents like you talk about my precious. She ain't even about that. She might look like to me like this picture, like she does worry a little bit, but at the same time, you know, it's just like, okay. The eyebrow gets raised. So a lot of times he's saying with this divine feminine, she knows things about him, and she raises her eyebrow, but she doesn't say anything. But just that quiet presence of her pretty much lets him know that she's kind of like, I know. It's just like a knowingness, you know, just like a mother knows. It's just like that woman intuition, like I just know. I don't need to say anything. I can feel when you in it with me, you in it to win it, and I can feel it when your concentration and your focus is elsewhere. Okay. He feels that she's very mature. When I see this also, that this divine feminine to me is kind of like, I wouldn't say old fashioned, but it's kind of like almost traditionalist a little bit, in a ways, which is comfortable with him. So it's almost like, to me, like I said, I could depend on her, because to me, she's always kind of like, it's not no like major changes. So like if they was in kind of other kind of situations like karmic-y, and it's like, I don't know, you know, it's all over the place. It's kind of abstract, eclectic, furniture all over the place. And it's like, I ain't understanding no theme around here. It's just a little bit of every damn thing, which is confusing me. It's like somebody is like, it's steady, it's functionable. I can live with that. You know, okay, I got confirmation with that. I can live with that. And she's always got something like, you bring beauty to the situation. It's always things blossoming and growing and unfolding with you. I see windows behind there too. So it's like, you know, you really like an open book where he can see. I see a window to the heavens too behind it. So he knows that it's just like a very kind of connotation there. To me, it's almost like I keep on picking up, like it's just like a firm foundation. It's just not all haphazard. It's like the way she put the curtains and everything together, it was a purpose for it. So she's very purposeful, unlike maybe other things, karmic situations or whatever it is, where it's just all over the place. It's like, it's, to me, it's a function, it's functionable, it's foundation, and it's something that I could always, you know, kind of almost, he's saying to me, I could kind of look forward to, because I already know it's something that I know is familiar too. He's saying that also he's got his eyes on the prize. He's got his eyes on the prize, because why? Because he knows that you're expecting the next thing, great fortune, but the expectation card comes out for next, which he's like, I know you're patiently waiting for me. I see you up there. You know, you got the sand castles there. You got the heart chakra. A lot of things is growing. You're looking outside the window of opportunity. There's or like that adjacent possibilities. That's another card that I seen too. in my mind, so I can see cards to it, although I don't have it out here, but it'll say, it clarifies with that. So Jason, he feels too like this next opportunity is just like just around the corner, just around the corner, just around the bend, right there. So he knows you're very patiently waiting for it, very elegant, not like you out of it. You know, it's like I'm busy kind of building my own dreams, doing my own thing, working with my heart chakra, concentrating on that and like that. Overtime, over you, as overjoy, over, then I can't get away, just us two, didn't know you're my reason, the come was too far for you now to say that my hassle away over dreams. Count true. Whatever. I can't keep on saying that because I'm being trouble. That's over 36. Dude. So overjoyed. So that's what the song is. So he knows you kind of sing that Stevie. I put that on there. That Stevie Wonder thing. Overjoyed. Like, am I gonna have to throw my sandcastle away? I mean, cause like actually, where are we going with this? So he's like, I know I got to go file my papers. The courthouse is here. So he wants to go get him some justice. He knows that he's got to go and like either appeal to the powers that be higher and higher realms, or go to the powers that be in the 3D, in the physical, which is means I got to really go to the court and go ahead and get this together. Like really, like if it's in the 50s, like I got to kind of follow the laws, the universal laws, helping us to manifest, all these kind of things. If he's talking about the 3Ds, like actually I got to go in because whatever kind of situation he's in this situation, it could be house, business, kind of contractual stuff, marriage, contractual stuff, child, not talking about child welfare, but not that you got to watch over the child. You know, you got to see about the custody, those things you got to file for that. So he wants to do all this stuff because he too wants to become the mature man, which to me is going to be the divine masculine himself. He wants to become worldly. He wants to become more knowledgeable. He might even be finding himself going, actually I see occupation that's coming up next. He might be finding himself doing a lot. He wants to kind of do a lot of studying. Now, the studying could be, I'm picking up 50, so as it is in earth, as it is in heaven, two ways. Heaven-wise, he's really going there because he needs to get more enlightenment in heaven, which means more of the 50, I'm saying, a thing which is more so of getting more spirituality, learning about his gifts, learning about what it is to be divine, what it means to be in a divine unisoul, or how to be a divine twin, what the twin journey is all about. Gaining that, helping himself to really put something. I got to pinpoint something because he's pointing at the table. I got to put something on the table. I can't come here with no more bare, empty gifts and don't have nothing to put on the table. She coming with the table with the flowers, and I'm coming with the table. I ain't got nothing, just myself. Okay, so he's feeling that he wants to become like worldly, of the world, and kind of really that, because a lot of times the divine feminine is really mastering the spiritual realms and things and helping that. In the divine masculine, his job is to kind of maintain and manage the worldly, the 3D thing. He also sees he's moving into emotionally. Both of the divine feminine and the divine masculine are working hard to kind of really try on the fabric, to make the fabrics of our lives, to put on different kind of garments and trying to see what skin and persona fits me, and no, this is not true to me. Really try me, when I see clothing, to me it's like your identity. Who do I identify? Who do I show to the world who I am? Learning how to, both of them emotionally, learning how to cut the cords emotionally. He's trying to really move into that energy more so, as well so as the divine feminine, but the focus is on him, so he's trying to do that. He's got the enlightenment right there with him, working side by side. It's not behind him, it's shedding light as to what he actually needs to work on as well. So he's really feeling he's got to start cutting some things, and he got to kind of start sewing, kind of like piecing things together. This goes with this doesn't go with this. So he's got to do with work. He might, I'm picking up two ways that we're talking about in the material world, which will be the 3D world. He might be thinking about this change in his occupation too. He might be also in the 3D world really thinking about going back to school too as well. So he gets some more knowledge. It's either he wants to get him some more training either on the 3D or the 5D, but he wants to get some more training, point blank. In this whole situation, and he wants to really, like I said, either change his career or like he's like, I can't say, now get working, have that thing, work it, baby, no parking, no parking on the dance floor, no parking, baby, no parking on the dance floor. So you don't want to do no, so get working. So you got to get working because he won't do no parking on the dance floor. So you won't do no parking in the universe because he know he got to kind of keep it moving. Okay? Keep it moving, keep it grooving. Okay? What life changes is coming? That's what it's about to be said. What life changes is it coming to him right now? What's the life changes? Okay, I know you like your cars. I'm going to get to that. Clear. No parking, baby. No parking on the dance floor. No parking, baby. No parking on the dance floor. And you say moving. So get working. So you need no marking. Say moving. Oh my God. This says it all right here. So he brought it to me. He don't want to do no parking on that. So he want to keep moving. Okay. Wow. Yeah. So that's the life change it's getting. It's going to get him moving. So either he's going to move him right where he is. It could be moving him physically. Let me ask that. Where my cards at? What does moving look like? Ooh, come on. Give me energy. What does moving look like? That's why I put him out the box. I always said she was pre-did. She put the little thumb on there. So she had to bring that. This coming straight out the box. Straight out the box. Put you over here. What does that look like? Clear. Wow. What does moving look like for the Divine Masculine? Moving from the issues of having a broken heart. That sounds good. Moving a 7th chakra Archangel Uriel. So this is my mom's face. And I'm like, that's my favorite angel. This in the crown chakra. Let's get all that moving, all that other gunk, so we can be able. I think about what I showed the other week about that crown, which he wasn't able to. Was something regret, gilded regret. Thank you. We had that crown where it couldn't come in there, so he's like, I gotta move that gilded regret about whatever I did with this broken heart. Cause now I'm seeing the cards too. I ain't gotta pull them. I can see them too. So he's like, I'm pulling the gilded regret, moving that out of the way. So that now that all this, the yellow, feeling the yellow coming in, the golden light pouring in to the top of the head, is able to, wow, this got a thing about it. Is able to kind of pour right on in and tell him, this is what you got to do. This is what's going to happen next. This is where's the next step you got to do. And he's got to move because he's got to move into his blossoming abundance. Because if he stays stagnant, it is. Oh, this is good. I like this. So he got to move from his broken heart. Yeah, because probably that's. Let me ask. I'm being nosy. Yes, I am. So she being nosy. I sure this the heck he is. What is this broken heart? What does this broken heart look like? What does this look like? Okay, and I seen you too. This broken heart looks like him saying he is in this house. Wherever this house it look like it's all nice and cherry pie. My, Miss American Pie. Oh, every to the levy when they're ready to dry. So yeah, it's looking like it's Miss America, looking like Miss Miss America Pie, Miss yeah, right. That it looking all sweet, like it's like oh, we just the model Stepford home. I come home, I give daddy a cigar, pour him his drink, his favorite bourbon, go fix him his dinner, take it out the microwave, give it and serve it, and then that's it. And speaking of microwave, I need to get the microwave together. And so that is that's what we're talking about. But luminous clouds and some storm is coming there. Now the other day I had it, for the third party thing, and if this same guy that's involved with it, he told them to come on and bring the storm, because he's like something got to happen. It's just, it got to stir it up. It feel like just like apple juice with the unfiltered cider, and it's got that all down at the bottom. It's like, let me just go and shake this up and just come on. This, it's been settled. Everybody been talking about, ooh, easy, don't nobody move. Now you don't move, and you don't move, and you don't move, and you don't move. Everybody stand still, And the point, like, it's like we'll never get anything moving. So he wants to move into change. So if you do that, and he said, just bring the storm and come on, just go on and shake up every damn thing up here, and let's just get it out the way, because I've been holding out, say I don't want it. And I just might as well just go ahead and just do this, because he's like, I got the bags packed. So this broken heart is him moving from wherever he is, from this house, wherever it is. He's packing up his bags, and he's actually moving from where he is living from. So that could be like mentally, wherever I'm at in the location, I'm leaving, or it could be physically, I'm at this location and I'm moving. So right now, it's like, it's looking really nice. So we really can't tell. On the surface, it's looking like, hey, everything looking cheesy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ain't nothing going on. But see, behind the scenes, the storm is coming. And the storm is coming in a way that whatever gets to shaking up, he's going to be saying, I'm ready to move. Because he's got to heal. He's got to heal his heart. He's got to go ahead and deal with it. I think I seen that in a video one time. They were saying that the broken heart for the divine masculine, you got to keep it real. Like, wherever they are, where the karmic situation, or situation, whichever one you call it, karmic situation is nothing but a lesson. Told you, stop saying the karmic is a bad word. It's nothing but a lesson that is helping one to understand, to get a better understanding of themselves, better understanding of the environment, the world they live in, and how they can function and how they can move in it. Because he already told you the universe takes care of babies and fools, and right now I feel like I've been acting like a fool and a baby, like really like newborn. Like, what is this? Being ignorant to the fact of a lot of things. And remember, he said he wants to become a mature man. In order for you to be that, you can't be playing the role of babies and fools. And the universe said, I can't continue to hold on to you. Like, that's thenceforth why they say bring the storm, because I can't keep on protecting and shielding you. Even you said within yourself, your divine self or your higher self said, you're going to have to bring the storm, because he's going to stay in baby and fool mode forever. I don't see him picking up his bed and walking anytime soon. Just like the third party situation. It's almost continuous, but it's like the DM. Now we talking to him and concentrating on him. Like he's looking at the feminine and say, heal me, help me, be a center, help me get out of this bed. I done made this bed, and now I gotta lie in it. But I want you to help me to kind of be my motivation to get out of this. At the same time, the universe is saying, no, brother, you gonna have to kind of figure this out. We gonna have to send a little fire underneath your 3D self, 5D self. He ain't learning. 3D self, 5D self saying about the 3D self. It's got to be this. This has got to happen. That storm has got to happen to make him actually do this in the 3D, because he's going to sit there. And that's what I feel too, because of this gluttony, this thing, whatever it is in him that's making him feel like, nah, I'm good. Why I'm moving? I got the 50-inch screen TV. I got whatever, she waiting on me. If he's in the karmic situation with a person, she's waiting on me. I got to come home from work, my dinner done. I ain't got to cook like I was like before when I was in the bachelor life. And I go out, we go out places. I like how people receive us when we go out, and like, yeah, man, they looking up to me and saying all this other stuff, and now I got to leave all of this. And so the 50s said he getting too comfortable. We got to shake this up. That's why the 50 self said, his higher self said, you got to bring on the storm, because he feels very settled. If you're going to rely on this inside, this dude right here, which is guiding him in his 3D self to guide him out of where he's at, it's never going to come. You can look at that, because that's the monster. He going to act just like my sister. Be all right one minute, and the next minute it's on and popping. It's like, nah, I'm coming back. Feed me, Seymour. Okay, let's feed you. Doing that. This throwing out. Bow, 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 bow. All that's you. Throwing out all that's the money. That's the Benjamins. Just throwing it. So making it rain. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I'm like, Jesus. God said, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm like, I want you out the situation. So I don't know what you think. I'm gonna keep on feeding you with that. No. No. Maybe the universe might use it as a disguise, as a ploy to get you out of the situation by doing all that to you. But otherwise, no. It's time. So I feel very strong that the higher self and is getting together, and the four powers that be is saying it's time, because they concerned. I'm looking at this. Say they concerned. I can do the draw. It's time for you to come back to be in this divine union, what you're supposed to have. And it's time to get justice. So now, let's say, okay, now, the big daddy, the universe is getting involved and say, okay, listen, I done tried it your way, but it don't look like this working too well. So I got to intervene on this, whatever, this 3D kind of situation, the commitment that you done came up with on this situation, because I'm listening, and I'm I seen some court cases and the judge be looking like this, like, is you free? Oh, like in my cousin Vinny, he's like, what you just say? Did you say use? What did you say? He said, yeah, Your Honor, I said the two use. You said what? The use? That you said use? Nah, the use. And like, oh my God. So the universe is like, you saying you want to stay in this situation? Yeah, I want to stay in the situation. Hold on a second, let me hear you say. Did you say you want to be in a divine situation, or you say you want to stay in the situation? And he's like, I know you ain't saying you want to stay in the karmic situation. Did you just say that? Oh, Lord. So now they got to see I'm doing this. I got to send you a pathway to lead you to the lovers. And now make you kind of get your emotions, some things happening behind the scenes to get your behind the working. So I'm going to send you a message. So you can get back to this idea of understanding community. I'm going to pull it out here. So, because you keep on having the divine feminine on your mind. Where you at, they playing you like thieves. The karmic is, and your inner child is tugging at you. Say, come on, it's time. It's still in time, because this inner child, it keeps on making you stay here in this situation with this issue back here in the back, which is really the divine enlightenment is supposed to be leading your pathway. It's not, it's behind you, because in this situation it has it behind you, because you're actually going in the wrong direction. So again, however, you want to get protection while you're in this divine master, because you want to be protected. It's guiding you kind of from behind. You know, you have heard some people, they kind of like, go left, go right, like where I'm going, just go turn to the left. I can see further than you can. Okay, this ain't the way I want to be. I want to really be in front of you doing it, but I still can guide you from the back. This is more difficult than what you have to do. Okay, all right. Now what about to say right now? Oh yeah, this is our last one, because right now you sending a concerning message to your divine feminine at this time, because you know it's time for you to go on the journey. You've been imagining this and picturing this. The time has come for you to catch that train. And we want to make sure, darn sure, this light here is just lightening all here, giving you the pathway as to you getting on that, because it's time for you to get onto that divine unisoul journey. Okay? All right, let me do it with the ending thing now. I had other things, that's it, because I let it lead me. Oh, he said the Mcnealy card. This, you want to know this here. Clear. He did ask that. You gonna do the Mcnealy card? What's the overall? Whoa. Wands. Okay. The energies. Wands. 5 of Wands. which is the magic of the jug. Oh, let me show it to you. The magic of the jug with 3 ribbons. Good luck and happiness are not always and only for ourselves, but can be passed on to others, expecting that someone will give them to us in the future. The overall thing here to me is that, again, stop looking. If you continue to be right where you are, it's saying good and luck and happiness cannot be right there where you are. You've got to move out of this. You got to get moved out of this situation, because to me it seems like it will not continue to attract to you these things. You got to get enlightenment. You got to pull back the curtains and actually see things the way they are. You got this, it's not one, this is a sword. You got to put your sword down. You got a mirror here. You got to really start taking you a hard look at yourself. You got to drink from this cup of love. I see also this plant here, some flower. You got to let kind of some things take bloom here. So you got to really, the overall things is like, I know I got to really kind of, and this is like a torch thing to me. So to me, it looks like, I know I got to turn. Either I got to burn some things up, I got to hold a torch, I got to really hold this torch, like you say, having a flame for somebody. I know I got to put this sword down on some things, or I got to become defensive too. It's a lot of levels to this. I got to drink from the cup, from this bitter cup, which means to me of whatever is a sorrow, like they say, so I can be able to heal this heart that I have here. But I also got to be able to turn that cup that I'm drinking into take a cup of love. I gotta take a hard look at myself in this mirror, so that I could be able to have my happiness and my joy. Because right now all I'm doing is just watching. And this is the overall. I'm just watching. I say, walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. That's all you're doing. That's it. But can be passed on to others, expecting that someone will give them to us in the future. It's like I'm just sitting there and just wishing. He keeps on wishing for this divine timing to happen. And it's like, and it looks like the universe, and we keep on looking for you to do some moving. And you just keep on watching and saying, oh, I want that happiness and I want this joy. But you're not doing any movement at all. You're just watching. That's it. That's why I'm saying, I know I've been changed. That's why I'm going to say, the angels in heaven then sign my name. No, I've been changed. Lord, clear. No, I've been changed. That way, the angels in heaven then sign my name. That's what we looking for. We waiting for you to go ahead, and they got to sign your name, because you got it's got to be some changes going on. You even saying to me, when you look for that gluttonous thing, it's like I even making my own sick from this keep on eating, keep on believing, and keep on thinking this thought. It's getting on my nerves. What is the divine masculine say to the divine feminine? Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Right now, he's saying, I know you're trying to really focus on yourself at this moment, but right now, I just need that extra, whatever kind of energy that you can send out to me. I would appreciate that, because right now, I'm at that kind of like, he's like stalemate, which is true. He's at this crossroad. That's what I wanted to say as well, too. They're not really knowing, and this like really can say that as the angel signed his name and helping to create that change, that you kind of helping to give him that extra push. And that's why you got to be centered and grounded, that you don't keep on kind of like teeter-totter and wavering, because they're really trying to work with it, but your energy, if you start kind of like, I don't know where, then that's going to kind of throw the whole thing off, okay? Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Okay, So that's just why I said we gotta watch it. I just said that. I mean, I'm like I'm talking to you. Like, you ain't said nothing different. You ain't gotta tell me it's me too. I said that. So we gotta really start going back to this inner child things, kind of like looking and seeing like where is it that we come from, this absorbing need for. To me, when I look at it, like it's like attention. So is it that, or whatever it is this inner child thing is too much, like abandonment. I'm scared of being left alone. It's like it's over excessive, or is feeling guilty. It's over excessive, or whatever it is that is whatever it is appearing over excessive on our end too when we're looking as far as our inner child. So look at the patterns. Like I told you, the inner child also determines about your adult relationships as well. So he's right. You call me on my stuff. I ain't got no problem with it. I'll go and try to work on it and see what is it about the relationship patterns that's showing up on you that you got this feed me Seymour mess going on within you that's is over, like you scared, that it could easily get triggered, like Beauty and the Beast, and you just got at moments notice. I don't know what it is, but we need to kind of work on that as well. He's not by himself as far as that. Okay, so we do need to kind of look and see what is our patterns and not be so easily triggered, and we need to be very centered on this while he's trying to do this. Like he said, I'm trying to heal this heart. I like to see what he was saying there, that he's trying to do to heal this heart, open up his crown chakra, and he really wants to get into this blossom in abundance. So which means to me in every area, like love, money, whatever it is, career, he's really trying to work his way to that. Okay, all right then, until next time, take this, be uplifted, be motivated, be ascended. Namaste, namago. Love you.